Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of November 2nd to November 9th of 2020. My name is Brandon Tobias, and I want to take a second to thank you for coming to watch your weekly update in love and in life. My purpose here on earth is to guide the collective audience in love and in life, because I believe love is one of the most powerful catalysts for growth and transformation and allowing us to find our purpose here on earth. So welcome to my channel. If you're new and you want weekly and continued monthly updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if by the end of this video, or even by now, you find it helpful, you find that it gives you guidance and clarity, be sure to hit that like button, because it really helps my channel to grow. Now, here's what we're going to be doing today, Scorpio, for your weekly read. It's a little bit of a new format. We're going to be going through, to start off the reading, we're going to open the ceremony, and then we're going to get into a few mystical oracle shaman cards, just to kind of give us a little bit of a theme for the reading in your week ahead here, November 2nd to 9th, 2020. Then we're going to take a look at your horoscope, okay, via the astrology. I've got my MacBook Air here and trusty astrology app, so I can see what's going on in your sign for the week of November 2nd to the 9th. So we'll get some confirmation and validation via the stars here, and I'll channel any messages through your horoscope. And then to finish off the reading, we're going to do a 555 reading with the tarot and any other additional messages that want to come through for you for love and for life for this week ahead for you. So again, welcome to this reading. I'm glad you're here, and let's get into it. By the way, one last thing I'll say is for the first time, I am doing extended readings. And so if you want to go deeper on this reading and take a look at what your person in this situation is going through, is feeling, how they feel about you, and also what the universe has to say about the situation, that'll be in the link in the description below, the link to purchase that extended. All right, so let's get into it. Before we do anything, we always have to open the ceremony. So here we go. Taking this opportunity now to officially open this ceremony for the collective sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for November 2nd to the 9th of 2020. Inviting in my spirit guides, ancestors, loved ones, wise ones, and masters, as well as angels and archangels for both myself and the collective audience of Scorpio to give any clarity and guidance for the highest good of this sign for November 2nd through the 9th, 2020 for the week ahead. The ceremony is now open. So, awesome, Scorpios. You guys have been, by the way, by far, I believe, you and Sagittarius have been by far the most popular readings, or the most popular videos here. So I just want to give a special shout out and thank you to all my Scorpios out there. You guys seem to really resonate with a lot of the messages I've been putting out, or YouTube favorites you guys, or I'm not sure what's going on, but you guys get to definitely have been giving the most views and love, so I appreciate that. Thank you. So let's go draw a few of these, okay, just to get a little bit of a theme for the reading and to see any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for the week of November 2nd to the 9th. For the sign of Scorpio, what does Scorpios need to hear? November 2nd to the 9th, that's it. Eagle, the spiral, and the journey. Yep. Okay, so very clear to me, Scorpios. When we did your monthly reading not too long ago for November, and I believe you got the same card of the journey. Okay, and if it wasn't you, then it was someone else. Someone else very, I think, similar to your sign, but soul retrieval as well. So right now, Scorpios, I feel, and I'm just looking at the astrology too, that you're this week are really embracing and going into the journey that lies ahead of you, that is about retrieving a part of yourself that's been lost or damaged or traumatized from the past that is no longer serving you. So it's almost like you're being indoctrinated, or you're becoming more aware of this journey that you got to go on. But either way, I feel it's becoming really open to you. Like you're like, okay, this is the new journey. This is the new path I need to go on, and I'm going to start that path and journey now. And what you may need to know, because underneath the deck, so it's underlying this whole read, is that this is a journey of soul retrieval. This is a journey of retrieving the parts of yourself that you've lost that will only serve to empower you more once you reintegrate them into your body, mind, and soul and heart. Okay, so it's a very, very important journey for you this week that you're coming into the awareness of. I feel like this is most of your month, actually, in November, Scorpios, but particularly this week, Spirit wants you to know that this is the beginning, and this is you stepping through that portal. You have the Eagle here, and then the Spiral. Okay, so interesting cards to start off with. Spiral looks pretty psychedelic. But Eagle to me represents that, because what's interesting is your sign, right, goes down into the depths, into the darkness of it all, and the Eagle actually flies above it all, kind of like Aquarius, right? But I feel like this journey, ironically, is meant to be able to give you higher perspective, so you can really reach your potential. That's what it is. Okay, so I think what this is trying to tell me is, and us, the collective sign of Scorpio, right, is basically this underworld journey, or this soul retrieval journey, right, the journey into the depths of yourself, is going to give you the counterbalance to what you're already naturally good at. So Scorpio is already naturally good at penetrating, seeing the depths, seeing the truth, seeing the clarity. But what this is going to give you as a gift on top of that is to be able to see objectively from above all different perspectives. So, and this is what makes them the most powerful type of human being, right? Is basically someone who's balanced in both ends. You being able to see objectively from above and not be so subjective in the soul here, right? Seeing just from one perspective, but seeing from multiple. And then really, because of that, being allowed to fly to your greatest potential. So I believe that this change or this journey, this soul retrieval, is about helping you to reach your inner potential and opening you into a new possibility of potential that you maybe have never experienced before. The Spiral here, yeah, the first thing I got was it's almost like this, it's really is like a psychedelic journey. There's also like sacred geometry coming up in here. There's definitely a portal in here that you're entering. So, I feel like if you do choose to go on this journey, right, and you accept this journey into your heart and go into it bravely, you're definitely going to be seeing the world in a whole new way, for sure. And you're almost going to be seeing through the matrix. I'm feeling like you're going to be able to see through the facade of it all. And then you're gonna have a choice, kind of like Neo in the Matrix. You're gonna have a choice as to like, oh, do I want to keep going and see how far this illusion or facade really goes, or do I want to just kind of stay where I'm at? And I feel like most of you are going to take the whatever pill color it was to go into the journey, because Scorpios, you just can't resist. You have to keep going deeper and diving in. So this is exciting. It may be a little intimidating for some of you, but Spirit wants you to know this is actually how you're going to reach your highest potential this month, by choosing to go on the journey into the underworld, the depths, to retrieve the part of your soul that was lost, and to come back up. Okay. So yeah, awesome, and yeah, a little bit of an intense start, I'd say, to the reading. Let's take a look at your channeled horoscope for November 2nd to November 9th and see what's going on in your sign, Scorpios. So first thing, it's November 2nd today on the day of filming. We have Juno conjunct the Sun, 4 degrees apart in your sign of Scorpio. And these are making a trine to Neptune, beautiful, and a quintile over to Saturn, Pluto, and an opposition to Uranus. Okay, so let's start with the trine here, because let's start with the good stuff, or the fun stuff at least, the easier stuff. So Juno in your sign making a trine to Neptune. So definitely maybe there's an awareness of some type of very deep spiritual connection that you are in or dealing with, or just that you're aware of, or that's very strong in your life right now. And potentially, right, because it's in your sign of transformation, it could be going through some sort of transformation. Maybe you could be going through transformation because of this partnership or because of this person in your life. And with the Sun conjunct Juno, you can see it as a positive thing now. You can see the silver lining behind it. You can see with clarity, a lot more clarity, what this person is in your life, what they're doing for you in the best of ways. Or if it hasn't been good, not the not so best ways, but I feel like it's a positive connotation here. And you're really understanding the spiritual depths of this connection in your life. So that's for some of you. If you are single or not involved in a relationship, this could also mean that you are discovering just maybe what type of connection that you desire, or connection would be best for you, or you're really desiring or coming into an awareness of, whether or not you desire a connection like this and what type of connection you have. So there's some spiritual illumination coming in is what I feel. Some spiritual clarity, right, coming in about the types of relationships that suit you best and maybe the type of connection or person. Okay, and there's also maybe some good luck coming in too within relationships, even if you can't perceive it right now. Sun in an opposition with Uranus and Taurus. Yeah, this is okay. So maybe some tension here between, really trying to find a way to find stability, okay, in your life. So maybe there's some tension between us, or a need to integrate the need or desire to do work on yourself and transform, and to also find a way to find, more easygoing stability, or just stability in general, right? Or like practical everyday routines. Or you're trying to find the best way possible for you to balance out living this living in with like normal routines and stability and finances and cultivating that versus doing spiritual work within yourself and also within your relationship. So a little bit of a need to integrate there, or some tension you might be feeling as well. Okay, we also have, as we said, we have that quintile aspect over to Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn here. And quintile is an interesting aspect. It's typically denotes some type of special talent or skill, or kind of hidden talent that's there that maybe we don't really see. Or in a general reading, it can mean just a special gift that's waiting for you to uncover, that's underneath the surface a little bit. So with this quintile over to Pluto, maybe there's a gift in the way that society has, or your life has brought you in now, that Spirit is wanting you to recognize. So what is it about your life path and your life conditioning, or the way that society has kind of put you in the system, that has benefited you? What are the gifts that society has given you, right? Or the foundation that you have, or your perception of society. What is the gift that has given you, and how can it actually, and how is it going to serve you best moving forward? So part of this soul journey and going in is about finding, yes, the darkness and the things that don't serve you, but also recognizing the things that do serve and benefit you, and keeping those within yourself, as opposed to just throwing everything out, right, with the bathwater. So Spirit is asking you to definitely take a look and reflect on that, and utilize some of those skills and talents you've gotten from your conditioning, from society, right? Maybe 9-to-5 jobs, things like that, to provide more stability in your life, to help balance out all this intense change and transformation that's going on within yourself and within your relationships. Cool. All right, let's take a look at anything else major coming on this week to be aware of. All right, so on the 8th, towards the end of this week, we actually have an exact conjunction with the Sun and Juno here. All right, and then generally we have a conjunction on the opposition between Venus and Mars, not in your sign, but still very significant generally, on the 9th. So very, very major polarity going on here between masculine and feminine energies. And again, this could show up in a number of ways. Whether if you're in a relationship, it could be tension. It could even be sexual tension. It could bring out the things in your relationship that has been polarizing you two, or keeping you apart, in order to be brought up and transformed. But there is a powerful realization, an illumination of something about someone, or within your relationship, or within yourself, that is coming up to be recognized and healed and integrated between you two, or within yourself. So again, if you're single, this could be a balancing of these energies within yourself or within the relationship, but there's a great equalization. And again, Sun conjunct Juno exactly. This is a very powerful time period, particularly for you, Scorpio, since this is in your sign. And that's also making a trine to Neptune here. So spiritual illumination and realization and integration of really divine relationships, or clarity about that in some way, shape, or form. So very, very exciting stuff for you coming up this week, Scorpio. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the tarot has for us. All right, so we're going to be back to the Universal Worth Tarot for this week. Last week we used the Wild Unknown, and that was very wild and very unknown. but I missed my Universal Worth tarot. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit just so we can see, you guys can see more cards here. All right, so again, we're going to be doing a 555 reading here. All right, and we're going to go recent, past, present in the middle, and then future context, or future advice, I'm sorry, from the universe, what the universe has to say, and or overall outcome. Okay. Beautiful. Spirit says split in 3. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, of course. So, Spirit, please give us guidance for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for November 2nd to the 9th. Thank you, Spirit. Guidance in love and in life for November 2nd to the 9th for the sign of Scorpio. What do my Scorpios need to know? Coming in the past, recent context, present, and the overall outcome or advice from you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, one crowning card and one overall outcome card. So please, overall crowning card. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, so bottom of the deck here, we have the 6 of Pentacles. All right, cool. And the Justice card on the overall crowning card. That's awesome. So to me, instantly, right, what I know is that there is a balancing of masculine and feminine energies going on for sure this week for you. And the karmic scales are being balanced. So if you've been in a situation that karmically just hasn't felt fair or right or just like they're in balance, that is coming into a big way of balance this week for you, Scorpios. So this is really good because I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for something to equal out or balance out, or you've been kind of distressed about that. And Spirit's saying, yep, it's coming in this week very strongly. 6 of Pentacles definitely, for me, is that equal give and take, giving and receiving, an abundant energy that you definitely want to have in and around your relationships, people, family, environments, whatever this is for you. Yes, it's coming into a great way of balance. Recent, past, or context, we have the 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, yep, taking a break, and then the 7 of Cups, the King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Swords here. So I feel like maybe you were disappointed. You thought maybe someone or something was a wish fulfillment that was in your life, but maybe it didn't turn out like that, or you had to kind of walk away, or they walked away, and it was, or they just didn't contact you, or it didn't come through in some way. But anyway, either way, there was a wish here that you had. So like you were waiting on a star, and it didn't happen, right? And maybe it just wasn't ready to happen. Spirit wants to say it wasn't the right timing. It's just for whatever reason, it just wasn't ready to come in yet. You have the King of Cups, all right, underneath the Justice card with the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So I feel like because of this situation, it really brought you into a place of strength. And yeah, I mean, I'm feeling strength strongly with this card because it is the King of Cups, but this King of Cups have a scythe in one hand and a butterfly staff in the other. So it really is a lot of power. And so it's almost like this disappointment, or you walking away, or this person walking away, forced you to stand in your emotional strength and power, and maybe to integrate more of your emotional strength. Anyway, either way, it made you stronger. It made you a better version of yourself, and it made you really dive deeper into your heart rather than away from it, which is really good. You have the Knight of Pentacles here and the 7 of Cups. So this might be someone else in your life, I feel. Yes, Spirit's confirming someone else in your life that maybe you wants to come in or just isn't quite sure about coming in, but just definitely feeling has the intention to come in and to do something with you. I mean, they're here, all right, and it's like this very kind of slow moving energy that wants to start something or do something around the situation. But there's also a lot of confusion around the situation for this person and maybe even for you as well. And there's a lot of misdirection. There's a lot of distractions I'm definitely feeling in this person's life. And there's just a lot of things pulling at their energy that's not allowing them really to come in with that solid, quick offer at this time, right? In the past context here. All right. So again, maybe you were feeling disappointed, confused. You weren't sure what was going on. You have this person. You're like, oh, they definitely want to do something, but they maybe aren't ready yet, or they have some confusion, or they just are really clearing up stuff in their own life that was not distracting them from the truth of maybe this love that exists between you and this person or this situation, and maybe how they see you. Yeah. Coming into the present for this week, November 2nd to the 9th, we have the Empress, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Wheel, Eight of Wands, good cards, and the Sun. Wow. All right, so right away, I'm getting that this person really sees you as their sun, their vitality, that they want, they definitely want a loving relationship with you, maybe a partnership, maybe a friendship or reconciliation. They want something. This is a desire that's coming in very strongly, and they have a lot of passion around it. And I feel like with this underneath the Knight of Pentacles, this person knows that they need to really move their life forward before they can have this union with you. Okay. So Scorpios, if there's someone in your life, again, could be family, friend, or potential partner, relationship, or significant other, if you are married or in a partnership, someone feels like they need to move their own life forward in a productive way in order for them to actually be able to be with you in happiness, bliss, and sunshine. And maybe this is what was confusing them or causing them to not really know if they should come in yet or do something about that. But either way, it is slowly moving towards you. The Empress energy at the beginning here with the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Empress, so this could be a Taurus as well, all right? But maybe this is how you saw this other person in your life, I feel strongly, the Empress. Okay, so this person in your life, right, what you saw, what you wanted from them, or the vision you saw of them was this beautiful, sensual, attractive being that you were drawn to, that was your wish fulfillment, was someone that you wanted to really be with and just enjoy the company of, right? But what you realized was maybe this desire or this wish was actually causing quite a burden in your life, because maybe this person wasn't being that or wasn't ready for that, or just, wasn't in a place, right, where they wanted to move forward or move through with this. You recognize this as a burden. That's part of the reason why you had to walk away. Or there was sadness or disappointment around this potentially, right? It doesn't mean maybe you didn't walk away, but could be this is why there was sadness and disappointment and regret, because of this burden that you felt it was in your life or causing you. You have the Wheel here underneath the King of Cups. So I do feel like you have to recognize that this situation, the fact that it didn't turn out to go in the way you wanted it to or be your wish fulfillment in that moment, was actually a gift. And the universe wants to give you more gifts that are coming in the form of a solid, loving, vital relationship with the Sun card here. But the gift was that it brought you into a new place of emotional strength, clarity, and power. And also the gift will be some beautiful, loving, amazing relationship or reunion or just love that exists between you and the situation of this person. Overall outcome, Spirit, please, and or advice from the universe. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. All right. The Devil card popped out underneath the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So yeah, this person, part of what holds them back from coming to you fully right now, this week at least, is that they have to deal with their stuff. They have to deal with their darkness. They have to deal with their fears, their insecurities. I feel like they don't feel confident enough. They don't feel like they have the drive or the passion or the motivation that you have, or they don't feel like they can match you in this way. And this is what they're dealing with. This is the advice that Spirit has for you, the clarity that they're not, they're still working on that side of themselves. All right, and there's still a lot to be worked through. But the potential here I do see is this. All right. Now you may be feeling, Spirit is saying with the Two of Swords here, or this situation, this person may be feeling like they're at a crossroads. Okay, maybe they're not sure if they want this relationship, or if they're able to be in this relationship, or if it's right for them or wrong for them, right? But either way, I feel like they're making a choice. I do feel like they're making a choice. I feel like they're making a solid choice to go and be this person or do this work here. And I'm going to explain why in a second here, but I feel like this choice has been made, that they're heading towards this relationship with you, that they want this. And part of the reason I'm saying that is because the first few cards, we have the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So it's possible that this person may have, given you some little sign or some little breadcrumb or some little kind of preliminary cute signal, right? Or just some regular, it could be like a hello, how's it going? Or just a cute message or something like that, that they reached out to you. Right, but it wasn't. It wasn't what you were hoping for. Right, it wasn't the thing that you need to be able to really feel clear and ready and excited, because you're in the King of Wands energy, and I feel like this is how they see you as well. And once you let go of this burden, or also because you were carrying this burden as well, or chose to carry this burden, it brought you into a really powerful place. Okay, the King of Wands is someone with passion, with desire, moving forward, creating the life that they want with, so much power. And so maybe they were, again, intimidated by you and the strength that you're holding here. That's what I feel as well. Because once you put this burden down and you walked away, even though there was sadness, again, I'm feeling you really stepped into a place of power with the King of Cups and the King of Wands here. Power and emotional strength and vitality. So again, this could be also intimidating for them and this person. And I feel that that's strongly the case because, the Four of Cups is here. Basically because of this, what the universe is saying with the wheel here and the Four of Cups underneath, this break in love, this time apart, okay, this separation is actually a gift. It's actually formulating to give you the gift of a beautiful, loving relationship or reunion or reconciliation or whatever it is that you're hoping for with this person in this situation. And just know that, yes, it is true. This person with this situation needs to deal with their karma, deal with their maybe beliefs about themselves, their limiting beliefs, and if they haven't already make a choice to pursue you and to go after this and to raise themselves, raise their vibration, raise their ability, right, to match you, I feel. And I do feel with the Two of Swords here, the universe is saying they have made a choice, or they're going to make a choice very soon to seriously pursue you in this. Ten of Pentacles as your overall outcome. So beautiful, beautiful card to end the reading with. I do feel absolutely this person is making that choice, that they are actively going to pursue you because they know that you and them together with the Six of Pentacles can create a life of true spiritual, material, and emotional abundance in every area. And this is what they want. And there's nothing less than that, what they want, right? I don't see any other energies or third parties or anything like that. I just see them going through a process of growth, a process of integration, a process of clarity and choice that's going to lead to the Sun card for them. And this Sun card, right, because it's in your present row for this week, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's an overall, this is going to happen this week necessarily. It could. But what I'm saying is this is the realization, about that in them, that's what they want and that's what they're going for. So I feel like they're going to make a choice solidly this week and start to do that. Whether or not you're aware of that or come into a knowing of that tangibly, I'm not sure. But we can find out in the extended. So awesome reading, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely, right? Just to sum up the final messages, things are being balanced. They're coming into equal give and take in your life. Whether, again, I focused a lot on love here because that's what I saw, but in love or in life, if you're not in a love situation, things are equaling out. The karmic scales are being balanced, and someone or something is making a decision to give you what you deserve and to come match your level and to really pursue a reunion, a union with your relationship with you in a way that's very powerful, that leads to the 10 of Pentacles, spiritual, material, and emotional abundance in all ways. Okay. So Scorpio, if you enjoyed this reading, awesome. Be sure to, if you haven't already, subscribe so you can get continued weekly and monthly updates. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, be sure to hit that like button so I can help my channel grow and I can guide more people. And finally, if you do want to purchase the extended, it will be in the description below. And in the extended, we're going to look at your person and this situation specifically. What is your person going through? Why is there this delay? Why are they kind of unsure about themselves, or what's delaying them from making this choice? And also how they truly feel about you and what the universe has to say about your situation with them in particular, okay, and what it means and what the truth of it is. All right, so that link will be in the description below, and you'll be able to get that if you want. So thanks again for watching, Scorpios. Love and light. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.